Well, hold my hat and call me Harold. The Bitcoin price has had a tumultuous past 24 hours. We've seen little James capitulate into the deep, dark, emotional crypto abyss after Bitcoin lost the $18,500 support level. But right now we are seeing a silver lining here. The bulls have seemingly stepped back in. On a small micro level, we are seeing somewhat of a V-shaped recovery. But it's not all peaches and cream here, folks. There is a lot of potential bearish confluence looming right above this current price level. And even though that's happening, we do need to observe the longer term potential path that Bitcoin is on right now. Look at this channel. Could this channel be the savior of the bull trend here? Or, my friends, does this look like the bears are potentially ready to take control and roll this thing over down into the cataclysmic dungeon of the crypto abyss? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. But of course, my friends, before we do in fact begin, if you could smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, it really helps the channel. And if you are brand new, well, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So let's begin with some key structural components of this trend. So we have this red box drawn out here, right? And this red box, simply put, is just the area of the most significant confluence that I've found up inside this range, okay? We could see that it was resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. And right now, most recently, it was the baseline of relative support for this bearish descending triangle, which did wind up breaking to the downside. This was a failed bull flag. It broke down. Right now, as you can see at the time of recording, we are back testing up into this key critical range. Now, this range is also in confluence with this trend line here that dates all the way back into November. Okay, and what we could see here is that this was resistance, 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 support, support, resistance, support, 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 support. Right now, my friends, we are seeing a potential confluence coming up here. Okay, at the time of recording, we have not tested this trend line right now, but notice how close this trend line and the red box are in confluence. For me, from a structural standpoint, this range does look like it could act as potential resistance for the bulls. Right now, my friends, also something else to consider is that the alligator, the Williams alligator, did in fact see a bearish twist, a bearish cross to the downside, the green line below the red and the blue, and we have seen this momentum begin to pick up. Short could change at any time, but we have not seen a definitive structural shift in the Williams alligator since back here in November, where we saw a green twist up above the red and the blue, which then saw us rise from the $17,600 region all the way up to above $19,000. This is concerning for me, especially with the loss of this red box of potential support, with the creation of consecutive lower highs, all inherently bearish. Just something to keep on your radar. Another thing here, the moving averages, the 20, the 50, and the 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. Right now, my friends, we are trading below all three of them, all right? And we are seeing them all tentatively in this rough vicinity of structural potential resistance, okay? Just keep that on your radar as well. Something else to consider, though, from a more bullish perspective, is that this channel here, right? Look at it. Look at this one. Resistance, 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 flipped, support, support, support. Then fast forward all the way into November, okay? Support again. Right now in December, support again. This, my friends, does look quite promising here, right? As if the bulls are able to maintain support of this upward sloping channel from a macro perspective, that's incredibly bullish in my opinion, right? If this line here holds, right, and we just continue to snake to the upside, possibly the next breakout of this resistance could be the launch to the upside that we've been looking for, right? But on the contrary, if this line is broken, which it has not been closed really below, just a few little wicks, right? Wick, 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 wick. If we do in fact lose this level, close below it, my friends, things could get very ugly here for the Bitcoin price. So I do of course, want to examine the other side of the equation here, right? Now, last night, before things got incredibly ugly from a bearish perspective, well, rather ugly for the bulls, right? With this loss of the support, the Don did go short, my friends. Hickory dickory dock, the Don did in fact short the top. I posted this for my VIPs. I said, listen, VIPs, I am going short here at 18,836. The Don saw the confirmation of that loss of support, the Williams alligator turning to the downside. We were trading below those moving averages, and the Don did go short. Right now, my stop loss is moved to break even. Disregard the stop loss on the initial post there. That was the first one. I have now moved my stop loss to break even. This trend right now is incredibly whipsawy, right? We are seeing a ton of up and down heinous action. Very difficult to trade. Right now, my stop loss is at break even. And if the trend does in fact get back above this resistance, well, I will exit my trade and I will look to reposition myself. And of course, I will keep you up to date with all of my future trade setup ideas, entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas exclusively for you in VIP. Okay. But right now, until we really break this structure, right, where we get above this red box, basically up above 18,800, until we get above this resistance line again, right? Everything in here still looks quite bearish to me. And just don't disregard the fact that we still are on a potential lower high consecutive, a series of consecutive lower highs, put it that way, right? And if we do create another lower high, well, we have to start looking at the bottom channel here, right? Whereas if we do get rejected once more, this line, in my opinion, has to hold. It has to hold, because if we drop, well, basically we've had confirmation of rejection upon this upper trend line. Then losing this one, my friends, it would be really the first time that we've lost that trend line on this entire parabolic uptrend since we were trading down at about 13,000. So very significant there, okay? Very significant indeed. Another warning sign, though, my friends, is right here on the DPO. This is the Detrended price oscillator. It's looking for potential market cycle tops and bottoms without taking the price into consideration. So for a quick example, notice these three highs over here, right? Back in 2018. Swing high, swing high, swing high. Three major ones, right? All relatively in the same area on the DPO, okay? Just so you understand what this is looking for. Now, fast forward here in the current day, our last 14K market cycle top was right here on the DPO. Fast forward to the current day, we've seen the DPO in the same relative area at our new top, up at about our old all-time high double top range. My friends, right now, we have seen this DPO falling, and when it falls, it has certainly loved to test down into this relative area, my friends, all down here. Of course, past performance does not indicate future results, but this range down here, just the opposite of this range at the top, has been pretty solid in looking for potential market cycle bottoms or swing low bottoms, right? So if the DPO is going to play out how it has played out historically, well, we may still have some room to the downside here. Doesn't have to occur. I'm just putting it on your radar. This is a major warning sign for me here, especially with the Bitcoin price right now seemingly having some trouble up here at the 19,000 to 20K range, seeing this arc formation forming here, right? Three higher highs, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then the climax peak, and then three consecutive lower highs. My friends, that does look like a potential bearish rollover. Okay, so keep your eyes on the prize here, folks. This is the make or break moment here for Bitcoin, in my opinion. I'm sure by this point in the video, I have several moon boys that are going to be saying, "Oh, Germa, so you're saying the Bitcoin price is going way down." My friends, it's very possible that the Bitcoin price could rocket through this level. This is not a crystal ball prediction. It's going right down. I'm showing you in the chart that this range could act as resistance here. And if we then see a a plunge down, then we lose this line. Things could get extremely ugly, in my opinion. And on the contrary, little James, just so you understand, if the Bitcoin price rips through here and forms support back above the line, things could get very bullish. That's why a lot of people don't understand technical analysis. This isn't just looking at something and saying, well, I predict that this is going to happen. That's garbaggio, my friends. Predictions are garbaggio. What we're looking for here are confluences, indicators, things in the chart that give ourselves a perceived edge, a perceived advantage over the rest of the market by looking for those similarities in the historic price action that could potentially give us a clue as to how traders will act in the future. Let's get this crypto. I hope you understand. If Bitcoin gets back above this region and flips this line here, this trend line into support, I think we could be ready for the next potential leg to the upside. If right now we get rejected anywhere in here, plunge to the bottom, this line must hold for any type of bullish hope, in my opinion. Okay, this channel has to hold. It dates all the way back into October. Let me know with a comment what you think about this channel, please. Okay, now if we lose this, my friends, and this flips from support into now potential resistance, well, we certainly have a problem there, in my opinion, my friends, as that starts to look like a very serious bearish rollover, a loss of a bullish channel, old support then flipping into new resistance, and a plunge down to the Fibonacci honey holes, potentially down into the $14,800 area, all the way down into the $13,600 area, right? The 0.5 to 0.618 honey hole of Don Carbonaccio. I wouldn't rule it out of the equation if that happens. Okay. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. It does not have to happen, little James, right? Want me to rub your shoulder? It's okay, little James. Doesn't have to happen. I'm just stating that, hey, you should be prepared for all scenarios, right? And that is exactly what the Don is strategizing to do right here, right now, my friends. I told you and I showed you that I did post for my VIPs that I was going short at that range, my friends, right? And at the time, we saw a catastrophic dump into the abyss, right? Now my stop losses moved to break even, okay? If it dumps again, the Don is still positioned. If it goes up, well, you know, it's a break-even trade, okay? Right now, the trend is extremely, extremely choppy. You know, this right now is an area where many will get wrecked, caught like a deer in the headlights, and take that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. The Megalodon is not looking to take that trip to Wrecked City, folks. The Megalodon is preparing to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto when these opportunities arise. My friends, if you want to see all of my trade setup ideas moving forward as I look to potentially crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can, my friends, what are you waiting for? I post all of this exclusively for you in VIP. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Very interesting times here. I mean, right now we are seeing, this is it. This is it. This is it. That's where I'm going to leave it here, folks, as this is that moment in time where either this is the end of the bull run, okay? And we are going to see a significant correction, which still could be healthy long-term. I mean, I sound like a broken record. You guys know that if we dump down to that level, we could possibly form new multi-year support upon old multi-year resistance to potentially create a new floor for a new bull market. I just have to repeat myself and say that over and over because I'm sure that there are new people on this stream that I say we could correct and they, oh, you don't believe in Bitcoin, Kirby. Hey, my friend, I've got nothing to say to you if you don't respect the charts, okay? So this is the make or break moment. If we break above this line, well, look for new support to possibly be created and look for a leg possibly above 20,000. If that is in fact the case, I will be looking to strategize with new trade setup ideas to potentially crush that occurrence, which I will personally keep you updated with in VIP. And if we do in fact break down, well, I'm already positioned bearish with a break-even stop loss, right? Removing my risk off the table, risk mitigation, okay? And if we do break lower than that, well, I may be looking to take profits. I may be looking to add to my position. My friends, I'll keep you updated with all of that and more in VIP. So today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. One last time, my friends, for the algorithm, If you could, smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe, tick the little bell, select all. Let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. My friends, that'll do it. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. Don has spoken. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.